You will see here the history part from page number 9. We will see about the medieval period of India, that is AD 700 to AD 1700. Up to this period, we will see about the medieval period of India. So in this chapter, we will see about the middle period of the Indian history. As history is divided into three parts, that is the ancient, medieval and the modern. We know ancient history, it is the past event from the beginning of writing and the record human history. In Indian history, it is the past event from the beginning of writing and the record of human history. It is from 3600 BC to 500 AD. So already we have studied about the ancient history in the earlier class about the ancient history. In this chapter, we will study about the medieval history. So we will see about the medieval history in this chapter. As ancient history we have already studied in the earlier class. Medieval history means what? The middle age of Indian history. Falls under the ancient history and the modern history. It falls between the ancient history and the modern history. And it is period between the 500 to 700 AD. In this medieval history, medieval means what? Medium, medias, which means evam, means middle age. So we will study about the middle age of Indian history. Okay, before the ancient, after the ancient history and the before the modern history. And we will see about the modern history also. What is modern history? But in this chapter, we will see about the middle age of the history of Indian history. Modern history means what? Up to the present day. After the present day, whatever is going on, it is a present day history. That is modern history. After the middle age. And it is from 1500 AD to present. From present up to, it is known as modern history. As we have used the word AD and BC. BC stand for before Christ, means birth of Jesus Christ. And AD stand for Anno Domini, in the year of the Lord. In the year of the Lord. We use the BC and AD in the year, like 1500 AD, 500 BC. And we will see the page number 9 about the early middle age and the late middle age. In early middle age, it is powerful, it is regional dynastic, and it is run over by the Palas, the Parathis, the Rashtrakutas, and the Cholas and the Rajput. These are all are dynasty. Like Pala dynasty, it was from Bengal, the king of Bengal. Okay. Then Parathiharas, it is a dynasty of Gujar, means and it a king by Harishchandra. Then Rashtrakutas, it was by Kannada. Okay. And likewise Chola, it is Chola dynasty, it is from Tamil. So this is the earliest middle age period, and the next is early middle age. Next we move to the society. The important political group within the country, which is the importance during the period where the Rajput, the Jathas, the Marathas, the Sikh, the Ahom and the Kastas. So these are the political group which is formed in the middle age. Here the spread of agriculture led to clearing of forest. The forest dwellers migrated to other area, which gave to many peasant society and different classes of peasants. Rich peasant who owned land, peasant who owned land and cattle, and peasant who have produce handicapped. So peasant means what? Is the small work traders. So we know about small peasant who has their own land. Okay, they can produce their own handicrafts in their own land. But the society is now divided into sub-caste. Yet it is divided the society into sub-caste of jatis instead of varnas. Social background or the work done by the people determine their jati. Next we will move to the topic, that is religious. What is about the religious? It is given that major changes took place in Hinduism during this period. In this period, in the middle age, the Hinduism community has totally changed. Here, the religious plays a vital role in a medieval society. Many new temples were constructed by the rulers. People begins to worship many new deities. Deities means what? The god and goddess. Brahmas and priests become an important in social group. So at the time of Middle Age only, the priests and Brahmas are getting the equal importance in the social group. People coming from other countries brought new religions to India. So at the Middle Age only, the new religions are also coming to India. Like first, the new religion is Islam. A new religion was introduced in India in the 7th century by Muslim merchant and trader, and it flourished under the patronage of the rulers. The intermingling of Hindu and Muslim culture. So later, there is intermingling of Hindu and Muslim culture lead to development of unique culture known as Indian culture. So with the help of the Hindu culture and the Muslim culture, the India has got a unique culture. Later, the Guru Nanak has laid down the Sikhism, another new religion has came into India. So this period has emergence to Bhakti and Safi. Bhakti is for Hinduism and Sufficient is for Islam, who preaches equality to all and brought a social and religious reform. So in the Middle Age, with the help of the in a religious culture, our India has got the social and religious reform. Next topic is all about trade. Due to great interaction of India with other countries, trade flourished. So with the help of the other country also, the trade has flourished in our country. It has successfully flourished in our country and also for development purpose. This is turn lead to rise of new towns and city. So with the help of the other countries, in our country we get new towns and cities. The demand for Indian good increase in European countries and attract trader from European to India. So with the help of the European countries also, our good has been developed and has successfully captured the market in Indian to European country. So in this way, how the trade also flourished in our country. Likewise, now how geography shape our history. As we know, with the help of geography only, our India has got a history. Like Turks, then Afghans, Mongols and other invaders enter India through the passes in the Himalaya, changes the history of India. Here Turks means Turkish, then Afghanistan, Mongoloid and other invaders means what? Soldiers. They have entered into the India with the help of Himalayas and changed the history. Like northern India faced many foreign invaders, means foreign soldiers, since southern India is cut off from the northern India. So at that time, the southern India is cut off from the southern India because by the two hill, that is Satapura and the Vindhyaris. These are the two hill, okay. This is the black hill which cut off the southern India and the northern India. It has remained relatively protected from foreign invasion. With the help of these two, mountain, the foreign invention are literally separated from them. That is why the southern Indian has been able to maintain a unique culture. For this purpose only, we have a unique culture in southern India. The long coastal line in South Indian encouraged the southern rulers like Cholas to establish. Why? Because in southern India we have a Tamil, so the dynasty is Cholas. So to establish strong natives and trade relations with other southern eastern countries. So in this way, how geography shape our history. Next, let us move to the main features of medieval period. The first medieval period is between 700 to 1750. Many foreign powers has been came. Okay, many foreign powers has came. Next, we will see about the this period of new technology like arm fires, Persian wheel, or for irrigation and spinning wheel for weaving clothes. So in the Middle Age, new technology has been emerged like firearms. Persian wheel means what? It is help for water wheel. Okay, spinning wheel for weaving clothes. Many languages are spoken in Indian today like Hindi, Urdu. In the Middle Age, the Hindi and Urdu has developed in this period. Many social cultural belief has came to exist in a medieval period. And also, number 5, intermingling with people from different part of the world brought new ideas and way of life. If you are intermingling with the other country, we get a new ideas. Okay, they brought a new food items and drinks such as potato, corn, chili, coffee and tea. At the medieval age, this type of food has been came to India. The parathas, the kebab, the biryanis and the Mughlai dishes came in India from Central Asia. So from the Central Asia, the way of food changes habit has came to India too. Now let us move to the see what are the sources of medieval period. we have a sources of medieval period. Now what are the sources? The sources are here. 5 type of sources are discussed in this chapter. About the first, inscription or epigraphic evidence, then coin, then sculptures, about painting, and about historical writing. First we will discuss about the inscription. Inscription or writing, it is write in a hard surface like stone, pillars, rocks. Okay. On a metal like coins or copper plates give a glimpse to the history of the period. Inscription record the proclamation by the kings and gift to the temples and learned men. Medieval inscription on the copper plates have been found around the many South Indian temple. If you go to the South Indian temple, you will see about how the inscription is writing in the hard place. Okay. So in this way, the epigraphy means what? The study of the inscription is known as epigraphy. Some inscription are short and dedicated to the temple or the statue. You can see, if you go to see the monuments and all, you will see here some of the inscription are written in a short in the status in the temple or the statue. The others are Parihastis. Parihastis is a long poem in a praise of king written by the poet appointed by the king. Since the Parihastis are written in the poet appointed by the king, they may not be very accurate in case the historians have a reject the fact from the other source. So in some place the long poem also written by the king in the hard surface. Okay, in the hard surface, sometimes the king they write in the poem in the hard surface and appointed, they may not be very accurate. Also they may not be very accurate. Next we will see about the coin or numismatic evidence. We know the study of coin is known as numismatic evidence. Here later what is there, the people have found some coins from the kingdom. Okay, the name of kings and queen are issued the coin. At the coin they written the name of the king, like Shahjahan, coin of Shahjahan, coin of Delhi Sultana, it is written there. So by seeing the coin we can determine that. That's why it's known as the study of coin is known as numismatic. Okay, with the help of the coin, if they found a gold coin or metal coin, they will think that the condition, the economic condition of the kingdom is very wealthy and prosperity. So in this way we are doing the study of history. Okay, we are doing the study of history by digging the historical things, we are getting the information. Like in an archaeological source like arms and weapons also give information for the rulers to the past. So with the help of them also we are getting that. Next we move to the about the sculptures and building or archaeological evidence. Archaeological evidence, it is a what digging up the past. It is a systematic study of past culture and the way the people live. Okay, based on object material they left behind. For them only we get and the people are doing what? The people are doing some of the past study. With the help of the past study we are getting to collect some information. So through the archaeological survey, also the monuments and ancient building we found there. The monuments, like you can see the monuments in the medieval age, like Sun Temple, Connaught, then some fort also you can read Fort Amar Fort, then Gwalior Fort. We see this. These are all what in the middle age we got this type of monuments. And with the help of the archaeological survey only, we are getting the remain objects by digging up the archaeological site. Next we move to the painting and artistic evidence. So with the help of the painting also we are able to see the food habits and the dresses and also the jewelry customs, festivals to celebrate the important event of that period. By seeing the painting also we are getting to know about what is the customs in the medieval period. They give us a very clear picture of the society of that time. Okay, many type of manuscripts had beautiful drawing. Manuscript means what? Handwritten scripts are written at that time. Since these paintings are very small inside, that's why it's called a miniature painting. In this way, with the help of painting also we are getting to know about the food habits of the people in medieval age. Next, let us move to the number 5, that is historical writing or literacy evidence. What is literacy evidence? Literacy evidence means it is a handwritten record. Up to number 4, it's not any record. We don't have any written record. But in a literary evidence, we have a written record. Okay, it's a collections of literary source like plays, novels, epics, biographies, autobiographies, these all things are goes under the literary evidence. So here the literary evidence has divided into two parts. That is, one is first indigenous source. Like in indigenous source, it is fall under the manuscripts. We know manuscript means what? Manu means what? Hand, and script means writing. That is handwritten things. We write earlier we write in the beech bark or also in the other palm leaf, bamboo leaf, cotton, clothes and paper. Later paper when introduced, we write in a paper in a medieval age. Various manuscripts on religious, philosophy, science, art written in various languages give a lots of information on medieval India. With the help of the manuscript only, you are getting the lots of information about the Middle Age. However, many of these precious sources have been destroyed due to insect, rain or fungus, etc. So as we write in the palm leaf, bamboo, so it is destroyed because of insect, due to insect, rain and fungus. But then also we have some of the manuscript. For example, you can say Kalpasutra. Kalpasutra manuscript, it was for Jainism. It is founder of Jainism, and in the Kalpasutra manuscript is written the story of Lord Mahavir. So next, let us move to the importance biographies. We know that biography means what? A detailed description of the personal life. We get a detailed direction of the personal life. Like autobiography of Emperor Bahadur. Okay, it is written in by Barmanama, written in Turkish. Tukjat-i Jahangir, biography of Jahangir. If you read the books of Tukjat-i Jahangir, we will read the story of Jahangir. Akbarnama, the autobiography Akbar Emperor. If you read the book of Akbarnama, you will study about the Emperor Akbar. Give us detailed and vivid picture of the life of the Mughal period. So in this, we get the life of the people. We know about the lives and achievement of people who have a life. Next, we'll move to about the folktales. What is the folktales? Folktales means what? It is a story. Folktales is all about the story. It's all about the story of, like, for example, two example is given about that. Two example is given that Katha Sati Sagar and Birat Katha Kosa. In Katha Sati Sagar, it is written by Kashmir scholar Shoma Devi. It's a collection of folktales in Sanskrit. And Birat Katha Kosa, Birat means what? Huge. Katha means what? Katha means story and Kosha means treasure. Written by Jain author Harishana in 20th century. So this is the folktales. It is written about the history. Next we'll see about the foreign source. With the help of the foreign source also, our India has got some history. Like the many foreign travelers has came to India and write the life history of India. Like for example, it's given some example like the Arab traveler that Alauddin Al-Mazdiri, he came to the India and give a detailed account of India on that period. Like Al-Burani, he came to Persia. He is a Persian traveler who visited to India came with Mahmud Ghazni, and he wrote the book. One name is Taqrib-i-Hind. Again, one scholar traveler has came like Ibn Battuta. He is a Moroccan traveler. He is a Moroccan traveler. He write about the social and political condition of India in his book. Okay, in his book, Relhala, the travel book. He is written in his book about the India. So in this way, many foreign travelers came to India to write about the middle age of Indian history in our country, for our country. Like this, people has came to here to say about the Indian culture. Next, we will see also some European traveler also came to India, like Domingos P. and the William Hawkins. These two people came to India to write about the history. Okay, write about the history. Like came for in India with the help of Raya of Vijayanagar, and then Hawkins, and the Thomas Roy. He is the ambassador of the King James I at the court of Mughal Emperor Jahangir. So the foreign traveler also came to India and write about our Indian history. So these are the sources of history. Like we have discussed about the 5 type of history, like inscription and epigraphic evidence, then coins or numismatic evidence. Number 3, they're like sculptures and buildings and archaeological evidence, then painting and artistic evidence, historical writing and literacy evidence. And there only the 2 sources is divided, that is indigenous and Canonical evidence means what? It is for a, it's write the in history in a chronological way, in a systematic way. They write the events with the date wise. They write the events, and also the folk tales and about the foreign sources.